Say, Gilly, wouldn't you want to hear your son's voice just one more time? But pow, they shot the kid. Oh, Daddy, oh, you didn't get to help him. You too busy trying to play street and gangster, and your son got killed trying to play gangster. Bang, bang.
If you would have fought that hit me, did you fight niggas who?
Only thing that looks good to you is
no, don't try to switch up.
From the time Charleston White got Boosie's son arrested and locked up, to the time he responded to the threats of goons by dropping his exact address on live, these are even more of Charleston White's most disrespectful moments. Starting off with the time Charleston gave his very interesting opinions of top celebrities on a podcast episode. About a year ago, Charleston White was on the Funky Friday podcast with Cam Newton, where he was asked to describe a list of celebrities with one word, and Charleston seized that opportunity to let the world know how he really felt about some big names in show business.
Describe each person using the first word that comes to mind. Are you ready to play?
Yeah.
I got 10 names here. Just one word. Number 1, Will Smith.
Gay.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Fucked up. That's 2 words. Bitch. Funky bitch. Yeah, bitch. That's the only word come to mind in bold letters.
Sexy Red.
Whore. Yeah, stomp down dirty leg hoe.
Cam Newton didn't seem to have a problem with the words Charleston used to describe the people on his list, but when Brittany Renner's name came up, it started an argument between Cam and Charleston about how women should be treated.
Brittany Renner.
Hot. Yeah, hot. Yeah, that motherfucker look good, impressive.
Give me some free game. Like, how would you approach a woman like Brittany?
You gotta handle her rough. You gotta be a dominant man to deal with Brittany Renner.
When you say rough, you're not talking about domestic violence, rough.
Yeah, domestic violence.
No, man.
All good relationships, somebody gotta take an ass kicking somewhere in the relationship. That's the only way y'all gonna stay together.
Right, we're gonna cut that out.
Man.
They soon started going back and forth, with Cam saying he wouldn't watch a man put hands on a woman and not do anything about it.
Man, you can't tell nigga can't whoop his hoe and she getting out of line. She the kind of hoe you got to
So
whoop.
the woman that you was with, you put your hands on your woman?
I will if she take me down.
If I were to ever see you put a hand on a woman, it'd be a hard time for me to see that, Charleston. Just real shit.
Just be willing to go to jail or go to hell if you get in fact me and my bitch. There go my brother, you better leave me alone about me and my bitch. You better go home, me and my hoe. You better stay out of this.
And then, boom.
That's how niggas die.
That's cool.
Me or you gotta die about this bitch.
And it's chances.
And now both our mamas sad.
You don't even love her.
I love my bitch.
How you gonna love her and you gonna put your hands on her?
Same reason you whoop your kids and tell them you love them and this why you doing this.
No.
Cam still wouldn't agree with Charleston, but to wrap their little argument up, Charleston let Cam know that he's known guys who died for nothing trying to get involved in a couple's business.
Charleston,
I don't get involved in
you done said a lot of truth, but I can't agree with that.
I done seen a lot of niggas play Captain Save a hoe trying to jump in a relationship, save a woman, and this nigga get killed, and she be putting money on that nigga books that killed you for trying to save her.
But
she coming to see that nigga, she writing that nigga, she still taking care of that nigga, and you done jumped in. Now your family is sad, and this bitch still with this nigga that was slapping on her. Nah, I ain't one of them kind of niggas. No, that was a sucker roll. My nigga be at the funeral and say, man, my nigga went out like a sucker.
His sit down with Cam Newton goes to show that not even his own hosts are safe from Charleston White. But this next rapper had it way worse, because not only was he repeatedly dissed on camera, but Charleston also went on to call the cops on the rapper's son, just for the fun of it. Charleston's beef with rapper Boosie Badass was sparked by Boosie's public condemnation of Kanye West's White Lives Matter t-shirt, because Charleston wasn't in agreement with Boosie on this, or anything for that matter. So he hopped online, dissing both Boosie and his son Tootie Raw, who had recently been arrested. In that same month, Charleston was on Say Cheese, where he not only dissed Boosie again about attacking Kanye, but also made some very serious allegations against the man.
Boosie said on Twitter, "You just gonna keep using this platform to shit on your own people?"
You using yours, Boosie? Terrence? Your whole platform was about killing people, and you kill people, Boosie. Your whole rap career, your whole platform about killing drugs, putting X pills in girls' booties, say fuck him like a dog, I'm gonna treat him like a dog, I'm gonna walk him like a dog, I'm gonna fuck him like a dog.
Charleston went on to share what he saw as the truth of the matter, saying anyone attacking Kanye West, including Boosie, was wrong and just promoting hate against white people.
Boosie is wrong, my nigga. And everybody going against Kanye West is wrong, my nigga. Why we all gotta be mad at white people, nigga? Why? Back up off that brother. And I just want to say to all you niggas that's mad at him, he the only motherfucking entertainer and rapper that ever made any kind of motherfucking attempt to get Mr. Larry Hoover out of jail and prison, nigga. Ain't none of you niggas ever use your platform for that. So y'all can suck Kanye West in mine too, boy, and I bet it'll feel good if all y'all done it at once.
Boosie was asked in a couple of interviews about his beef with Charleston, but he said he didn't want to speak on it, since speaking on it could get him thrown in jail, courtesy of Charleston White's connect with law enforcement. Boosie's son Tootie Raw, however, took matters into his own hands and threatened Charleston via DM, and Charleston went on live to respond, trolling Tootie Raw and Boosie about his diabetes.
Tootie fucking with me, Boosie. Get him. Let me show him. Show him what Tootie did.
Hey, bro, shut your old messy ass up. You too old for that shit. Your ass need to go get in the fucking bed, you old bitch. Stop speaking on us, you stupid motherfucker. Hope you fucking die, bitch.
I hope your daddy died, nigga, with that diabetes. Yeah, his organ. Yeah, I hope your daddy died with that diabetes. I hope China don't send the insulin over here 1 month. I hope your daddy died. Nigga. His organs weaker than mine with that diabetes. Got that insulin going in it. Nigga, dad ain't even got white eyes. Look at my eyes. You see how white them eyes is? Your dad ain't got the whites of his eye. He got them hepatitis yellowish eyes. Nigga, your dad is sick, Tootie. And you talking about you hope somebody die. Please.
Interestingly, Tootie Raw was arrested later that month after he was found with drugs and guns by police. In a shocking turn of events, Charleston went on IG Live to reveal he was the one who called the cops on both Tootie and T.I.'s son, King.
I'm the one had the police lock him up. I sent his picture to the Department of Public Safety, the Texas State Troopers, and said this little boy, and I sent that other picture, that other little Fraggle Rock little boy, and I said y'all be on the lookout for these two boys. They gonna have guns and drugs in the midst of all the people they gonna be with. So they was on the lookout for Tootie. Yeah, his dad is a 6-time convicted murderer that uses children to kill people. So they had their eyes wide open for that little black ass motherfucker. And he wasn't hard to spot in the crowd because it ain't too many kids as black as him.
Boosie knew messing with Charleston was going to get him locked up, but too bad he didn't give his son the same advice. And that wasn't the only time Charleston took on a rapper and his son, except this time he took things a whole nother level when he trolled the rapper about his deceased son, because Charleston also had beef with Philadelphia rapper Gillie the Kid. It is said to have started with Gillie shaming fellow Philly rapper Pop Hunter when news came out that Hunter snitched when he was a kid, and Charleston, who's probably regarded as a snitch himself, called Gillie out for it, setting their beef in motion.
He jump in my inbox and say, do we have a problem? Goofy? And I tell him, yeah, nigga, I have a problem. You wrong for tripping on that little boy like that in Philadelphia. So he asked me, did I have a problem? I said, yeah. So his response to me saying that, well, let's meet up. I tell the nigga, well, you know I ain't in Philly, but you saw what I said. When you in my town, clown. He said, keep that same energy. I said, I stand on that.
Legacy. It's a big word, right? It's actually quite simple. It's in the stories we tell, in the sparkle we leave behind. It's in the heartfelt moments and the glorious milestones. Sometimes it's in the name. And right now, I get to wear both.
Get a permanent fix today. Schedule your free pipe checkup now so you can start the season leak-free, stress-free, and with 100% peace of mind. Hire Repipe Specialist today to get 20% off your whole home repipe, plus no interest or payments for 18 months. Don't wait, book your appointment now.
After a few back and forths online, Gillie later dissed Charleston, calling him a rat. That's when Charleston did the unthinkable, trolling Gillie about the tragic death of his son, Young Cheese, who was shot in 2023.
dead son, and you talking about snitching, nigga. Pow! Shot your motherfucking son in the head, boy, unalive. Pow! Goddamn it, young Gilly been shot. I remember how you and Wallow were crying. You and Wallow were crying. Oh, my son got killed. Oh, you were crying. Now you talking about snitching. You goddamn right I'm a law-abiding citizen. That's why your son unalive. I'm finna call my son. You got to go to the graveyard to see your son. Say, look, this what my kids give me for Father's Day. Gilly, say Gilly, cash money backup single. Say, cash money backup single. I'm sorry, backup dancer. Say, listen, I'm finna call my boy, cause you can't call yours. You got to do this. Oh, I miss my son. I don't miss my wife and call mine right now.
Charleston called his son like he said he would and spoke to him for a couple of minutes before going back to trolling Gilly about not having a son to speak to anymore.
All right, well, I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right, love you.
All right, love you too.
All right.
Okay.
Say, Gilly, you want to hear your son's voice just one more time? But pow, they shot the kid to the oh, daddy. Oh, you didn't get to help him. You too busy trying to play street and gangster, and your son got killed trying to play gangster. Bang, bang. Rest in peace. Psst, rest in peace.
Even fans of Charleston White thought he went too far, cruelly making fun of Gilly's tragic loss, and he received a lot of backlash on the internet for it. But Charleston, as always, had his justification for saying what he did. In a Say Cheese interview, he said Gilly promoted gangster rap but didn't like the taste of his own medicine.
I remember being on live when the news broke that day, and one of my partners, who I consider a partner, Kareem Blitz, out of New York, got on my live, and he was chastening Gilly, saying, "This is what you get. You promote these lyrics, you promote this energy. As a matter of fact, Gilly, when you had King Von and Dirt on y'all podcast, and they start singing the songs about smoking Tuka, y'all were dancing to it. If your kid died playing gangster, I will laugh."
But Charleston did also admit that he initially showed compassion to Gilly publicly for the loss of his son, and even defended Gilly in an argument with a friend.
I showed that nigga some compassion, my nigga, when his son got killed.
You did.
I openly showed compassion, and people
on Say Cheese too. On Say Cheese.
Yeah, I showed compassion. I poured my heart out for the man. I went out my way and chastised a friend and told my friend, "Nah, homie, you wrong."
But according to Charleston, the co-author of his book titled Every Neighborhood Needs a Mr. Charleston was trying to promote the book to Gilly, who then dissed Charleston and called him a rat, causing Charleston to switch up and troll Gilly about his deceased son.
I got a children's book out called Every Neighborhood Needs a Mr. Charleston. Mr. Gaines wrote the book. Mr. Gaines is a former elected official out of Detroit, out of Michigan. And so the dude promoting the book, Mr. Gaines, man, Gilly, you know, he got disrespectful. You know, why you working with this dude? He's a rat, he's a snitch, he ain't never been nothing in his 20s. So, I take my compassion back. Your son. As a matter of fact, I hope the killers are forgiven by God and live a long life of redemption.
Deep down though, Charleston White must have known that he did take things too far, because a month later he offered an apology to Gilly in an interview with TV host Jason Lee.
Well, happy birthday. I appreciate you coming.
Hold on, before I blow this countdown.
Okay.
I ain't finna go to another, well, I can't grow older. I know I'm wrong. So I ain't gonna know I'm wrong and continue to be wrong as a man. Gilly, I apologize, my nigga. Yeah, I know I'm wrong. I told y'all, and it didn't feel good. But because I felt like he hurt me, hurt people. But I ain't hurt, man. I got a birthday, I'm blessed. Yeah, for me to keep getting the blessings and not block my blessings, I'm making a public apology, no matter if you accept it or not. I ask for your forgiveness.
Now, Charleston admitting to being wrong and offering a heartfelt apology like that definitely wasn't on anyone's bingo card. But nonetheless, in an interview with Shannon Sharp, Gilly the Kid revealed he wasn't accepting Charleston's apology.
And then Charleston White said something disrespectful and derogatory towards your son, but he later apologized. Did you accept his apology? Did you talk to Charleston?
No, but you know, You can't, I can't respect like that. You got on the internet at 40-something years old and had nothing going on and disrespected that put work in and responding to like that. Me and you ain't on the same level. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't respond to that called POs online.
Gilly may not have realized this, but he was extremely lucky to even get an apology from Charleston because Orlando Brown didn't get the same courtesy when Charleston humiliated and trolled him about his traumatic past on a podcast episode. Charleston White and actor/rapper Orlando Brown were on a Danza project, and it predictably didn't take long for their sit-down to start getting awkward because Orlando Brown started off by saying some sus things about Charleston being his dad, which made Charleston uncomfortable.
I'm your nut.
Just like,
I'm your nut.
Come on, man.
I'm your nut, bro. This say, hey, man, you gonna meet your daddy tonight? I said, man, you know, I came out somebody, right? And he was like, man, yeah, man, Charleston White. I said, man, I came out and that was you, man. I came out your man.
Is that homage? I don't know what you call that.
I feel violent. Yeah, I'm gonna slide in. This ain't the time with this.
Man, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I came out your
man.
Now, Orlando Brown is known to say weird stuff like that sometimes, but Charleston was willing to let that one slide. 30 minutes into the podcast, however, Orlando still wasn't conducting himself in a civilized manner, and Charleston had to call him out on it.
Wait a minute, man. But then Farrakhan and the rest of these man, these be chucking, man. They chucking up in these 14-year-old girls, man. And you got the Muslim community being the number one race to do this shit, man. They doing this shit, man. And now the Christians is thinking it's cool to do this shit.
You making up shit.
No.
You can't ask no serious question with this. You just got to be with the bullshit.
Absolutely.
You got an audience and a fan base that comes here for great conversation, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So you lose them with this. But that's your loyal fan base.
And that little incident was what took things to the next level because Orlando became rattled up and started trolling Charleston about an attack he suffered at a barbershop, which was still an open case.
Yeah, but why would come in the barbershop and slap you?
Because I with killers. And that was a killer.
I don't like that.
I'm out on bond for that. I took care of that. So you ain't got.
It's cool, but I don't want people to walk into the barbershop. Slap my haircut. That shit. I was gonna beat that up.
I went to jail for killing a white man when I was a kid.
So and you threw cops and all kind of shit.
Whatever I got to deal with, I can deal with.
And that ass got the brain.
I'm out on bond. Can you leave that case alone? That's an open case. I'm out on 2 felony bonds. Can you please quit talking about that?
That's real.
Unless you gonna let me get the gas.
No. See, that's what I'm saying. This with some bullshit.
Don't do that, Orlando.
But even after Charleston told him not to bring up his active case again, Orlando kept talking about the incident, saying Charleston should have fought back. That's when Charleston started trolling him back by bringing up Orlando's viral claims of having had a traumatic past as a child actor in Hollywood.
You was taught, and I hate that shit.
Call what?
Bitch ass trying to hit you with that bullshit.
Nobody called him yet.
We don't want to talk about that.
You didn't admit it to being in that by Hollywood executive. You wouldn't fight nobody. You didn't fight them that ass. No, you didn't fight them that in Hollywood. Tough ass. When they were trying to you, did you fight?
Cat Williams, did I stick you?
When they were trying to you, did you fight?
Williams, yeah.
If you would have fought that hit me, did you fight? Who?
Only thing that looks good to you is
No, don't try to switch up. Listen, you got I'd much rather get hit upside the head than get f***ed in the head. No, listen, you got
Charleston must have been really pissed off by Orlando because despite Danza trying to get him to calm down, he kept ranting on about the Hollywood thing.
He was as a child, homie. That's why he keep bringing up this shit.
Kids.
That's why he keep bringing this shit up. The Muslim and a 14-year-old. He is this been and he can't take it. I ain't been to Hollywood yet. I'm trying to get in though. But I'm trying to get in without getting this running from that darkness. That's why he bring it up and talking in parables.
It's a deflection.
I ain't never been I don't know how the lights go out. I don't know how the lights go out when your ass get pushed in. But you going into the darkness.
Danza was eventually able to step in and calm the situation down a bit. But being a troll is what Charleston is famous for, and it's also the reason he gets featured in a lot of the popular 20 vs. 1 speed dating videos. In fact, he did one a year ago that ended with him completely crashing out. Charleston White linked up with YouTuber Unghetto for a 20 vs. 1, and 20 minutes in, a girl walked up to Charleston, but judging from the mean things he said next, it was clear that he wasn't feeling her.
And older party just for you. A little pizza party just for you.
They just threw you in here, didn't they?
Absolutely.
I know goddamn well they did. Y'all done went just threw her in here.
Yep.
Y'all done run out of girl and just went and got her and brought her in here. Why y'all doing me like this, nephew? Why they just didn't stop with what they had? No, nephew.
Appreciate you.
Y'all wrong with them up, man. Yeah, goddamn, nephew, you gonna do me like that? They getting to the bottom of the barrel, people. Yeah, they scraping the bottom of the goddamn barrel for now.
Charleston also had a similar reaction when the next girl walked up, trolling the girl about the kind of shoes she had on.
Hey, I'm Avery.
Man, they done brought a white girl in here with Air Force One. No.
He rides more than I do,
Man, I don't give a damn about nothing. You done brought a white girl in here with Air Force motherfucking One.
Cause I'm white, but you riding dick. That's a huge difference, so.
The white girls I like wouldn't dare wear no pearl nigga Air Force One. Don't do me like that, nigga. Damn. You brought these ghetto white girls in here for me, nigga, now.
At this point, Charleston was sure that his host had run out of pretty girls and accused Unghetto of scraping the bottom of the barrel since there were no baddies left to bring out.
I ain't bought no dope fiend since about like 2003.
Okay.
You bring it, you like you gonna go get them bankhead dope fiend now.
You ain't seen no baddies?
Yeah, I done already picked them. Why you scraping the bottom of the barrel?
But I mean,
matter of fact, you know how
to me they are beautiful.
He lying. Hey, listen. When you get a loaf of bread, boy, that loaf of bread be pretty till you get down to them two little pieces that don't nobody want. That front one and that back one, and that's what he did to me.
Charleston finally crashed out and refused to continue the show after one contestant brought on a dude who was dressed in female clothes, since that wasn't the agreement of the show.
I got one more question real quick. How do you feel about Shamar?
Who is that?
It's like this little sensation guy.
I don't even know who that is.
Hey, Shamar.
Oh, what the
Y'all know who I am. Yeah. Oh, interview over?
Huh?
I told you don't bring
Not it's over.
What going on?
Man, you ain't finna put me on no screen and no camera with no and then have me with 20 and now you don't want me to go get a jacked up funky I don't play with you told me with 20 women. Where the come from? The contract is void, nigga.
After an argument with Unghetto about completing the payment for his appearance, Charleston exited the studio and left with his crew. And pretty much anytime Charleston is featured on a 20 vs. 1, he's guaranteed to create viral moments. Like when he did a 20 IG models vs. 1 on the Fanbuzz YouTube channel. The viral moment came 20 minutes in when one model walked up with a deep voice, and it freaked Charleston out.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
You ain't no man, is you?
You wanna find out?
Hell no. Hell no, cause what if you is? I'm gonna be in a hell of a situation. Yeah. Nah, why your voice deep, baby?
Would I be here if I was a man?
You sure right. Yeah, but why your motherfucking voice so pretty as you?
What was that?
Man, get her out of here. Man, why her voice so deep, nephew? Why she growling? Why she doing that shit?
Charleston had her disqualified, but he let some models move into the next round, where they were being asked questions. One model was asked who she thought was better in bed between Charleston and Boozy, and Charleston wasn't going to miss a chance to take a shot at Boozy.
Who do you think is better in bed, Boosie or Charleston White?
Charleston White, I'll beat Boosie ass right now on site. Goddamn, stop playing with me.
Yeah, and Boosie.
Baby, stop playing. Stop playing with Boosie.
Everybody know that diabetic dick. Yeah, that diabetic dick don't get just rock hard.
He
He a diabetic. His dick don't get
Boosie
rock
give me
hard.
erectile dysfunction. I don't like
He got, everybody know diabetes cause erectile problems.
Period.
Everybody know that diabetic dick can't get stiffened up like no arm or trunk.
Yeah.
He got a weenie.
Yeah.
And I got a long.
And speaking of rappers Charleston has had something to say about, we gotta talk about Jay-Z, because there was a viral question on the internet a few years ago asking if people would take $500K or dinner with Jay-Z. And in a 2022 interview, Charleston had a hilarious response when he was asked the question by Say Cheese.
This shit's been going viral for a minute, and I want to hear your opinion. Would you take $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z?
Man, give me $500,000. Fuck Jay-Z. Yeah, man. Yeah, nigga, give me $500,000. Man, I don't want to. Who want to take a sit down with Jay-Z over $500,000?
You'd be surprised.
Charleston then explains his decision to take the money, saying he won't have the resources to follow Jay-Z's business advice, but can figure something out with the $500K.
Listen, we're sick of people drinking bad reposado. Here's what we're drinking this summer instead. That never gets old. I'll tell you what else never gets old. Making a shot, especially when you use our new reposado tequila. Start with a shot of Grand Coromino Reposado. Squeeze you some lime, add a little bit of simple syrup, prep a sugar-coated lime, and then throw it back and smile.
Because people feel like he's a billionaire. If Jay-Z gives me some of his advice and tells me how he got rich, I could be a billionaire too.
They should sit on his lap and ask him that then. Anybody that think that should run up to him and sit on his lap and put their arm around him like he the white boy Santa Claus. And say, hey, Jay-Z, tell me, man, give me $500,000. Man, I can figure it out with $500,000. I might can't figure it out with what he's telling me because I'm gonna need the resources to go do what he's trying to say do. He didn't figure it out, bro.
But while Charleston might not have been beefing with Jay-Z, one rapper he definitely had issues with was Lil Durk, and pretty much every other Chicago gangster rapper. Because Charleston openly preaches against gangster rap and often expresses his dislike of rappers in that genre. He goes as far as to publicly diss slain rappers like King Von on his IG lives, like this one he did a few years back.
King Von dead, it's a rap. Yeah, that bitch ass King Von dead. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for him. And say somebody tell that Chicago OG talking about me, nigga, your gang, your hood, and fuck what you talking about, bitch ass. All you hoe ass OG niggas online talking broke. You ain't got no big pretty house like me, nigga. You bitch ass niggas don't live in no motherfucking gated community like me. Hey, that's my community right there. Hey, you see behind these gates right there? That's my community. You bitch ass Chicago don't live in no big pretty houses like me, and you ain't got your own weed strand like me, bitch ass.
Charleston may not be a gangster himself, but he's never afraid of being pulled up on and even dropped his address on the live, so all the goons threatening him could put their money where their mouth is.
King Von bitch ass died, and who died for King Von? Nobody. Where you at? I'm at 5029 East Rosedale. Finna go meet this so he can get these weed packages. 5029 East Rosedale Street, Fort Worth, Texas, 76105. Meet me there or beat me there, bitch ass nigga.
A lot of Chicago rappers had it out for Charleston White for constantly dissing King Von, including Von's friend Lil Durk, and word on the street was Durk was trying to run up on Charleston himself. But when asked about this on Say Cheese, it seemed like Charleston wanted all the smoke because he simply went on to discuss Lil Durk further.
If Lil Durk is looking for you, if Lil Durk trying to catch you lacking, it's like you have something to say to Durk.
If Lil Durk looking for me, I ain't hard to find. I'm responding to people in the comments. I already know Lil Durk ain't looking for me. But what I'm doing is, I kill the image, homie, of what our people think these is. Lil Durk ain't no bad motherfucker. No, man, bad motherfuckers don't have fat white baby mamas. No, that nigga fat ass white baby mama. No, big bad motherfucker got fine black girls. Yeah, nigga with short hair, fat ass neck, and fight and run fast.
To further show that Lil Durk wasn't as gangster as people thought he was, Charleston also mentioned that King Von's shooter, Lil Tim, was still breathing, and Durk's own brother had also gotten killed.
Oh, man, nigga ain't no bad motherfucker. But our people think these is like superheroes. And I'm saying if he a bad motherfucker, Lil Tim will be dead. If he a bad motherfucker, his brother wouldn't have got killed.
Perhaps the reason Charleston is so unafraid of gangsters is because he knows goons are scared of getting locked up, which would almost certainly happen if they pulled up on Charleston, because Charleston doesn't think twice about phoning the cops and even called the cops on this next YouTuber who was threatening him. Charleston White, together with the girl who was said to be his niece, met up with her supposed boyfriend, YouTuber Florida Made MG. Florida Made MG's plan was to intentionally act gangster around Charleston to rattle him up, and right from the get-go, you could tell Charleston didn't like the dude.
What's good, man? What's up, soul brother? I don't know where your hands been. Yeah, I don't know if you've been scratching your nuts, digging in your nose or nothing. Yeah, we pump fish where I'm from.
What's good, bro?
What's good, man? Yeah, we good. Yeah, we good.
With Florida trying to act tough the whole time, they soon started arguing, and Florida threatened to call his goons while Charleston threatened to call the cops.
I don't think our family will approve of her dating you.
Tripping,
I don't think
bro.
nobody in our family.
Shut up,
say,
bro.
man, what is wrong with you?
Tripping, man.
Swinging me one more motherfucking time. Like you trying to put your motherfucking hands on me. You finna go to jail today, nigga.
I'm about to call my YNs right now, you feel me?
Yeah, I'm finna call mine too, 911.
Hey, chill out.
No,
Chill out.
I'm on 9.
Stan, stop.
You see it right there. All one push.
Stan, stop doing all that,
one
bro.
push. One motherfucking push. Okay.
Chill. Hey.
See, okay, hurry up, cause they call, they coming. They go get the location.
Chill, bro. You don't go tripping.
I got. If you push, I'm pushing. And let's see who young niggas are bad, cause I got some niggas that's bad.
Things escalate when Florida snatches Charleston's phone to stop him from calling the cops, because Charleston pulls out another phone and starts going off on the dude.
You ain't gotta do all that, bro.
Bad boys is what they used to call them.
You got 411, nigga.
That's 911. I got another. Yeah, now that's robbery. That's a high.
Nah, chill. Here. My bad, bro. Don't go tripping. Chill.
That's aggravated robbery.
Chill, bro. Chill. Hey, chill, bro.
You better get him.
I'm good, bro.
Aggravated motherfucking robbery. Nigga, you touch me.
Chill, bro. I ain't mean to do that. I was just playing with you, man.
You don't play with uncle. I ain't the kind of uncle you play with, nigga.
Playing, bro.
I ain't the kind of motherfucking uncle you can play with, youngster. And you violent and aggressive. You ain't respectful where we can play basketball or catch together.
At the end of the video, Charleston calls the cops on the dude for real, even after Florida explains that the whole thing was just a prank and he wasn't really a gangster.
I need you to get away from my niece and leave her alone. ASAP, quickly.
I ain't going nowhere. I can tell you that. I ain't going nowhere.